Pull up, reload, rewind, selector. Man can't chat no shit in my sector. You can't run gums round here. What you mean like Skepta?
That's just my, you know, I like to go because idle time for me, it's always been bad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It makes my mind wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think about all the wrong shit. So if I'm not like on a vacation or somewhere where I can really
unwind
clear my mind and unwind,
yeah.
I like to work. I like to keep the gas on, you know what I'm saying?
Is that a New York thing or is that just a you thing, you think?
I think it's a combination of both, you know what I mean? But I know a lot of motherfuckers in New York
that ain't
you know what I mean? They ain't about shit.
Yeah,
they ain't trying to get to nothing. I feel like it's up to the person. Every area creates a certain type of individual.
It can give you that,
know what I mean? If you that type of
yeah.
And then every area creates another type of individual, motherfucker that don't really care about too much. So I feel like being from New York definitely contributed to my hustle, my get up and go. But I think it was something inside of me that was like scared of failure, scared of like, I never wanted to be a failure in my mom's and in my eyes. Like that was like my number one thing. Cause I feel like they did so much for me, like before anyone knew me. You know what I'm saying? Like now the world wants to do for me, and you know what I mean. I get gifts and shit like that. But before anybody knew me, they groomed this person that the world loves. So I didn't want to be a failure in their eyes. You know what I mean? My mom.
That will hurt the most, you know. Mums.
That hurt more than anything.
Yeah.
I could be a failure to these niggas out here. Who gives a fuck? My mom's, I never wanted her to be looking at me like, damn, I've been this mom to you, and you ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we're gonna use the word letdown. It's a strong word, though.
I didn't want to let it.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Nah, and 2 kids as well, 2 beautiful kids, bro. So you're in a space also where it's kind of like
Kobe, my babies.
Now, like you said something important, and this is, you see, like my pops. My pops has got like 5 brothers and 4 sisters. 4.
That's how my pops is.
Do you get it? It comes from that, and it's like me and my brother and my sister. We've got like that kind of upbringing where we had both parents.
Right.
Granted, they both worked mad hours, bro. So you still get into fuckery out on the block because
you free, but you got that base.
Yeah.
See, more than anything, I tell people, it wasn't that I had my parents with me. You know what I mean? Like I just knew in the back of my mind I had somewhere to go. That was structured. That was solid. It was gonna be dinner.
Good example.
It was gonna be, you know what I mean? I could learn things from them. I could take a shower. They was gonna provide. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like any parent should do. But I grew up in a society, in an area where a lot of that wasn't present. You know what I'm saying? Like,
single parent homes.
I felt special. Like I got my moms and my pops, and they both are in tune with me. You know what I'm saying? One not on drugs, one not. They are here with
healthy,
me. They good.
Happy. Yeah,
so I felt like that was my duty, no matter what age it happened, and I'm fortunate and blessed that they still here with me.
Amen, bro.
But that was my grind.
Nah,
you know, before I had my kids, that was my grind. Like I gotta get.
And now you got the kids though.
I want to tell my mother, you ain't ever gotta work. My mother was driving a school bus when I saw me. Like big yellow cheese bus, you know what I'm saying?
My mom does it now.
You know what I mean? And that used to
my mom drives a bus now, bro.
Because I know the kids. I know I was a disrespectful little nigga on the bus. So you don't know what the kids is saying to you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that playing in my mind. I'm like, yo, I gotta get right and tell mama she could quit.
Yeah,
and my mother ain't worked since then. You know what I mean? So all of that, that's what amazing. That's what mattered to me.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All the other shit is a bonus.
And then like at Kobe's birthday the other day, it's like. You know, like I kicked it with Pops for a second, just talking about back in the day, the Bronx and Harlem and shit. But it was like, one thing I realized is like how beautiful it is to have 2 parents, so they've got grandparents.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
For my kids to see that.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Family structure, I think, is important, bro. And obviously,
I had my grandmother all my life. She just passed. God bless her soul. That was my heart. But I had her for 34 years. God bless me with her for 34 years, and that's rare. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of game from her, a lot of love from her. I think all my kind ways and my giving people the benefit of the doubt
comes from that.
Come from that.
Always, bro. Grandma, that's what grandma was.
She gave me that. She embraced me differently. You know what I'm saying?
I even only really carried on doing music because of my grandma, bro. My grandma used to like buy my mixtape from me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it next to the CD rack and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some different shit. She didn't care about that rap, bro.
She didn't care.
You know what I'm saying?
She cared about you.
Did you get it?
That's it.
So Harlem's got that drive, that essence, but then I noticed with you, I met you actually over in Ravenswood for the first time.
Queens,
back in the day, Queens, you get me? But one thing I always liked, when I used to come back and people, like back in my hood, people would be like, yo bro, where's your boy from and that, what's it about, ooh. Like how, like I like the way, and they used to notice it, that you got like Queensbridge and Harlem. And it was like strong ties in both. It wasn't like you know how sometimes people can be float over somewhere, they can be welcomed, but they don't get embraced.
Right.
Like at one point, people was like, I think he's from Queensbridge.
Right.
Then he's from Harlem.
'Cause I was always in the bridge.
Do you get it?
Right.
And like if we do like a studio session, you got Philly,
Right.
Queensbridge.
It's like gumbo, man. It's like
Yeah.
you know what it is with me. I fuck with
dope.
who I fuck with. My friends are my friends. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from. You know what I mean, if you a solid individual and you've been solid in my life, I'm a genuinely fuck with you. I don't need nothing from you but friendship. You know what I'm saying? But
and obviously he was over there though.
them ties was like just natural shit. I'm from Harlem, so I had homies from Harlem that I knew forever.
That's where you grew up.
And then my aunt was in Queens. It was in Ravenswood, so I was over there, and I was not in the house. I was outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm meeting
They got checked.
Block, Shooter, Pick One, all these old, you know what I mean? God bless their soul, but Piff, all these Dream Man. These are my brothers. You know what I mean? We damn near 10, 15 years in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to include who I am. And I am Queens and Harlem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't deny.
It's an ill mix, though.
I can't deny either tie. Or I can't stand too much on one or not on the other. Like, it is. If you've been following me and you in tune with what I got going on,
you got dipping it up.
You know, you know what's going on. The Nas thing came, I think, from me being where I was at.
I was gonna get into that.
And it was. I was so remotely close to Jung.
Yeah. You had him in my video, bro.
It was a no-brainer. It's like he up the block. They didn't have to go find me or call no man. It was none of that. Oh, he up the street. And he on his way over here right now. He walking up the block right now. So that was like
that's one thing about Jungle.
That was destiny to me. You know what I mean? At that time in my life, where I was living, where I was at, that worked out that way, and it was a beautiful thing. It changed my life forever.
Yeah,
you know
I don't think those things happen by chance, bro.
I think that was written.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so, because you know what it is as well. Even like when so like now that you've become, let's say, famous. Let's use the term famous loosely. We know that the grind wasn't that easy, but you're famous, right? In essence, because you're an actor, a rapper, successful in both fields.
Right.
When I would meet people back home and they'd be like, "Oh, how you know him? Oh my God!" I'd be like, "No, I met him outside."
Right.
Like for real.
Chilling.
Eating Cheetos on the corner and that. You know what I mean?
Henny at the 2-4.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So for me, I always like loved that about it, the hustle, the grind, watching the come up from a distance from over there. Like I'll be watching it online more so.
Right.
And the thing is,
seen
like,
it though.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
You've seen it.
For real. And when I say I don't think it's by chance, even me meeting you guys wasn't really by chance. That was probably supposed to happen too.
Supposed to happen.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's not often you meet people, especially from like a different country, where you click.
That's supposed to happen.
You get on really well, pause, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it becomes
some shit
friendship,
you know what I'm saying? Destiny, man, and you can't
genuine.
When it happens, you gotta let it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you be thankful that it happened, because we be the same person. Me and you the same person from different corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? But same with Nick, same with a lot of these people that
connected in that way.
I connected with, but it was all face. It wasn't no internet shit. It was in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We looking each other in the eye, having a conversation, and
it was before it really went.
Yeah, so it was genuine.
Yeah,
it was genuine. You know what I mean?
So Jungle, let's just say Jungle was bumping the music basically, and Nas is hearing it by default,
right?
And that's kind of how that happened, right?
Yeah, I was doing like little mixtapes.